श्री हरिशरणं सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। While doing Mangalacharan in the canto second of fourth chapter, Sri Sukadeva Goswami shows extreme form of humility by surrendering his speech or bani to the holy feet of the Lord. Now let us explain the meaning of the verse explained in the 23rd of 4th chapter, Canto 2. Bhuteir mahadbhirjah imah puro vibhur nirmaya sete jadmushu purusha bhunte gunan sodasatmaka Sholam Krishista Bhagavan Bachamsi me. Sholam Krishista Bhagavan Bachamsi me. See the cosmic creation and its sequence. First comes Prakriti, the primordial nature, and then comes Mahatattva, the cosmic intelligence, then third Ahankara, and fourth one Tanmatras are the subtle elements, then comes five gross elements, earth, water, fire, air and ether, then comes senses and mind. Imaha Puraha, the body as a city. Bhagavatam here calls the body as Pura or a city. Why? Because senses are gates, mind is administration, soul resides as citizen, Paramatma resides as supreme ruler. This imagery also appears in Upanishads. Nirmaya Shete, the Lord enters creation. This is a crucial doctrine of Srimad Bhagavatam. The Lord says, the Lord creates the universe, then enters as Paramatma. This shows transcendence plus immanence simultaneously. The Lord is outside creation, inside creation, and beyond both. Bhumte Gunan, the Lord appears to experience nature. This verse says, Lord enjoys material qualities, but this doesn't mean he is bound. The Lord witnesses, the Jiva experiences, the Lord sanctions and accompanies. Like sun reflected in water, sun appears moving but actually remains unchanged. Shodasatmakaha, the Lord controls the 16 elements. 16 elements generally refer to 5 knowledge senses, 5 working senses, 5 gross elements, and mind. The Lord controls all these. Jiva uses them, but the Lord empowers them. Sholam Krishista Bhagavan Bachamsi me. Here, Sukadeva Goswami connects himself to the mood while speaking Bhagavatam. And here Sukadeva speaks about Bhagavan. He doesn't speak as an independent scholar. Rather, he speaks as a surrendered instrument of divine truth. The idea behind this statement is, may the Supreme Lord decorate, empower and make my words meaningful. The essence of this statement is that Bhagavata knowledge is revealed, it is not manufactured. Spiritual truth cannot be created by intelligence, scholarship, logic alone. It is revealed through divine grace, devotional purity, inner realization. Therefore, Sri Shukdev Goswami hears praise, let the Lord speak through me. The concept of decorating speech. When saints say the Lord should decorate their words, it means without Bhagavan, words remain ordinary sound. With Bhagavan's grace, words become spiritually transformative, heart purifying, and real carriers of divine realization. Traditional analogy, a flute produces no music by itself. Only when Krishna blows through it, it produces divine melody. It is palpable here that extreme humility is found in realized souls. Shukdev Goswami is fully liberated and is a knower of Brahman, and further he is son of Master Vedavyasa. Yet he still prays for empowerment. This teaches us that the higher the realization, the deeper the humility. Sri Harisharanam. Jai Sri Krishna.